when I was campaigning for the 2020 elections, I was an independent candidate. And I've heard many times into political rallies and campaigns whereby politicians have said that, Seychelles, we are a politically matured nation. And I was shocked. I was shocked being out there on the field myself campaigning. Probably had I not done this, I would have not had this first-hand experience. I was shocked, I mean, I've been to houses to visit. This is a style of campaign which is traditional, so I had to follow it. I don't believe in it. But it was good to go out to hear people, to listen to the questions, because sometimes somebody will not ask you a question in public, but when you are in his home, he feels like he's got the guts to throw it at you. And I learned very quickly that a lot of people did not understand the electoral process, what it meant to vote. Because we have two national elections in Seychelles. One is for the Parliamentary National Assembly, whereby you elect we call them MNA in Seychelles, your parliament, what's it called? Parlementaire. And then there's another election, it's called the presidential elections, where you elect somebody to run the government.
Right.
And there has never been a time, I raised this question to one member of the Electoral Commission. I said, I have this feeling that there should be more programs of awareness that Seychellois, despite being called mature politically, that they understand what actually happens when they go in the ballot box, when they go and tick in the ballot box. Why this? And that person told me that he said, we do this. I said, how do you do this? He said, yes, but we put adverts on TV, and we have on radio announcements. I said, yes, this is called voter information. It's telling you where to go and register, it's telling you what to bring to register, it's telling you when the station will open, when it will close, and that's it. This is information, but education, it's something else. Sometimes we tend to mix things.
Yeah.
I mean, education is somebody has to be clear in their minds when they're going there for what purpose they are going there, and what would be the outcome of their action having carried out that purpose, right? And it was a shame that people had not still understood this in 2020, and I think going to 2025, there's still a big part of the Seychellois population that would probably not understand. I mean, I think firstly we should be looking at making people understand the arms of government. The arms of government. There are three arms of government. Okay, two, which the Seychellois public can participate in choosing the representatives. First of all is the presidential election, which we choose the guy to sit in the executive, that is to call in his cabinet and to execute decisions. Secondly, the most important part is actually the parliamentary body, which actually is where people should elect representatives that speaks for the people, not for one party which is in government or the party which is in opposition. We should be electing somebody that when the time comes to speak for Seychellois, be it on pension, be it on wages, be it on these tourism taxes, be it on anything, they should take the interests of Seychelles first. But traditionally, culturally, we've always been polarized, between the left and the right. So this, I think, is a part of the education which needs to be put out there for people to understand. I mean, you cannot have a guy that sits in the parliament and calls himself a leader of government business. That guy was elected by the people of Les Mamelles, for example. Okay, so what happens if the wishes and whims of people of Les Mamelles is against that of the government? What does this guy do? Who speaks for the people of Les Mamelles? Who stands up for them? Because obviously, being in this position, you would have to be supporting everything that the government tables. You would be voting for. So these are little things that questions that we have to ask ourselves. Is this the kind of democracy which we've been told that is coming? Is this the kind of civil liberty? Is this a kind of transparent government, accountable government? How can a guy of being leader of government business hold government accountable? People should understand the primary role of the parliament is to hold government accountable.